Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
So here we are concerned about the concentration. Now what is concentration? Concentration means the total amount of the solute that is present in the solvent. Now for doing that, you need to have knowledge of the total amount of the solute and the total amount of the solvent. From there, we can find out what is the concentration of the solution. So if you need to find out the concentration of the solution, then you need to know the amount of the solute as well as the amount of the solvent. Right? So if you are asked to make a solution of a certain concentration, then you can do so by knowing and calculating the amount of the solute and the amount of the solvent that to which you need to dissolve the solute. If you want to find out the concentration in terms of percentage of mass by mass, then it has to be mass of solute by mass of solution into 100. So this will give you a clear understanding of what is the concentration of the solute in the solvent to make a solution of a particular concentration.
Now that you know that solution is what? Solution is a mixture of a solute in the solvent. We also have a type which we call it as alloys. Now in alloys, what are alloys? Alloys are also homogeneous mixture. What are they? When two or more metals or a metal and a non-metal are mixed to form a mixture, and these components cannot be separated by physical methods, then we call it as an alloy. So what happens in an alloy? In there you will find two or more metals are mixed together, or you will find a metal and non-metal are mixed together to form a homogeneous mixture such that they retain their properties, but they cannot be separated by simple physical methods. You cannot separate the components into their different components through the physical methods. Now for example, we have brass. Brass is an alloy where you find that it is a combination of, there are two components, zinc metal and copper metal. Okay, and we find that the composition is 30% and 70%. So 30% of zinc is mixed with 70% of copper to form an alloy which is brass, and its property is, it is usually used for making utensils, it is used for making statues, so on and so forth. Okay, and by making an alloy, what happens? The quality of the metal is enhanced. The quality of the constituent components are enhanced. Clear? The next alloy can be bronze. Now bronze, 88% copper and 12% tin. So here also you see there are two metals, copper and tin. They are mixed in different composition, different proportion. 88% of copper is taken and 12% of tin is taken. And then we get an alloy which is bronze. The next is iron, which is a very, very strong alloy, and it is a combination of a metal and a non-metal. We can also have molybdenum, chromium into this mixture. So you understand that through these examples, you understand that alloy is basically a mixture of two or more metals or a metal and a non-metal, such that they combine together to give a new entity. But you cannot differentiate them, you cannot separate them into their constituent components by simple physical method. But remember, they are not compounds, they are simple mixtures.